Um, Good evening and good afternoon, wherever you are watching from today. Um, Thank you for tuning in again to see and hear what we have to say. And my name remains the Badger's King, coming from the stable of Wisdom Corner, where we speak wisdom in a entertaining and enlightening manner. Today, there's something that I want to talk about, and what triggers that is regarding the news that I saw on social media, what happened to somebody in Nigeria. There is, I think the level of awareness of mental health illness in Nigeria is very, very low, and it looks as if nobody is championing that cause, or maybe nobody is talking about it. I saw on the news recently of a guy who contemplated to commit suicide, and the police arrested him, and they make life worse for the guy, and he has to be released by his lawyer. I find that quite interesting, because it looks as if nobody is talking about mental health issue, or maybe in Nigeria they are not living in the rest of the world where everyone is living at. Mental health illness is a serious issue, is a serious concern, which is high time that we begin to talk about it. It's high time we begin to talk about mental health. People do go through depressions, people do go through anxiety, people too go through some life situations that make them think that taking their life is the best option. And it's high time that government agencies and even private organizations begin to talk about these things, because it looks as if that we have this culture that you just have to get on with life and embrace whatever life throws at you. Yes, it's not everybody that have that coping mechanism. It's not everybody that there's a place where your resilience can be tested, and it will, just like a balloon, and it will overflow. And we need to be talking about mental health issue. Now, what made me want to talk about this video is because of the news, what I saw on the news, where somebody wanted to commit suicide and the police arrested the person fine, and they detained him. Then the lawyer will now have to come and bail them. I don't know the practices of our security agencies in Nigeria, and the thing that puzzled me is because it's just the lack of awareness, or maybe the lack of professionalism within our police force, that they need to, even if they has to, I think it's high time we begin to put some measures in place to tackle some scenarios, some things. Somebody is suffering from, when you arrest somebody who wants to commit suicide, and all you can do is just throw them in the cell and probably demand money. You did not even say why does this person want to take their life? What happened? Ask them questions. Try to help, try to support them. Instead, you make life worse for them by throwing them in the jail, and the police, their lawyer, now have to come and bail them. I don't know. This thing is just like I don't know how to talk about this thing, but it's high time we begin to talk about mental health issues in Nigeria. Mental health is real. Mental health is I think You wake up every day, you hear this person committed suicide. Like the other time, I think one of the guys, I think he's a very big guy, he committed suicide. And I read in one of the comment or something that before he did that, he called his brother in the US and told him that this is what he should do with his wealth, and call his girl, I think he has only one girl, and said, okay, daddy will always be there for you, and he committed suicide. Mental health does not respect anybody. It doesn't matter if you don't have money or if you have money. It doesn't matter if you're a child or you are an adult, or maybe it doesn't recognize your status. We need to begin to talk about mental health issues in Nigeria. Government agencies, private organizations, we need to start to talk about mental health. In other developed countries, there are a lot of measures in place that help people when they are going through crisis, when they are going through tough time. But in Nigeria, it looks as if we have this culture that everybody just get on with it, just get on with it. I'm saying this, and I just came out now from a training. I just finished a training to be a mental health first aider. Mental health illness, mental health issues is like physical health problem. When you are sick in your body, it's the same thing when you are sick in your mind. When you cannot coordinate, when pressure has built up and you can't control it again, your mind begins to think things that normally cannot think. That is the way your body gets sick. That is the way your mental health gets sick as well. It's high time we begin to talk about mental health issues in Nigeria. We shouldn't be saying, oh, you are a man or you are a woman, don't talk about your problem. Other people will hear it, people will laugh at you, what will people say? High time we begin to talk about mental health issues. And it's high time government begin to develop policies, develop measures to deal with people, to support people who are struggling with these illnesses. It's a sickness, it's a disease. It's not something that just happened. It's sickness. Like when you have headache and you go to hospital to maybe when you have a headache, you take paracetamol. When you have pain, you take painkiller. When you have fever, you find medicine for fever and all those stuff. When you have bacteria, you take antibiotics. These things also, our mind, our mental health also go through all these stages. There are times you are sick in your mental health, in your mind, and you need support. But it looks as if everybody is focusing on physical health, but we are ignoring our mental health. For somebody to contemplate, even try to commit suicide, and you get that person, throw them in jail, and then ask them to bear themselves, is outrageous. It shows how backward we are. It shows how we are not even in touch with reality. We are not even in touch with modern world. We are just so backward until I don't know. And it looks as if our influencers, people that are probably people that are even a little bit knowledgeable, nobody is talking about mental health. When you talk about it on social media, people will attack you. People will tell you just have to get on with life. Are you the only one having problem? Those are the things that make people, they don't speak up. People kill themselves. People die secretly. I don't know. I just saw that news on the news. I say, how can police arrest somebody who wanted to commit suicide and throw them in the cell, and then they have to pay money again to bear themselves? What kind of countries are we running? Why are we like? You look as if that it's not even that we are living in a jungle. You just look as if we are living in a even if you are living on an express road where every motorist or every car is just going on their own. Sometimes people do stop to render help. People do stop. Most of the time is when we see things on social media. Maybe when somebody maybe somebody problem has come on social media, then everybody want to claim good person. They want to try to support. They want to maybe contribute, send money. It become a crowdfunding. But every now and then we know people on the street in our neighborhood. It's only when something is trending in Nigeria that you see people showing their humanity. We don't show humanity even on our streets, in our neighborhood. We have our life is just like we are living on social media street, where people jump on bandwagon, people jump on trending topics and try to be part of it. We need to start to talk about mental health problems in Nigeria. Yes. So I will come to you again. I will be talking more about mental health issues. I will really begin to create this awareness in our community so that people will know that mental illness is at the same thing as physical illness, and it affects everybody. It doesn't matter your status. Thank you very much, and I'll come to you again. Have a nice day.